Hello and welcome to the 31st of October. Welcome to the last day of Vlogtober. So hello and welcome. By the way, an hour ago I did not look like this. I was like looking awful. Anyway, so welcome to Vlogtober. Like I said, it is a Tuesday, so I have been cleaning upstairs, but I have also been waiting to speak to the doctor all day today. Should we go somewhere with this light? So it's pitch black. The kids are probably going to start coming round now, but I'm going to leave actually to go round to Luke's just now. He's been there all day trying to build his bed, so the cleaners are in. He says to me it hasn't been cleaned up to my standards. I says it's fine, as long as they've taken the heavy duty stuff away, we'll run things anyway. I mean, I wouldn't have just put, like, I have some glasses here for him and some cups, so he says he wants these now. And I have rewashed them and I've got them ready for him to take to him. I wouldn't put them directly into his cupboard, even though the cleaners have cleaned the cupboard, because I don't know how clean their cloths were. So I will wipe down the cupboards with disinfectant before I start putting things away for him. That's how I do things. He's been building his beds, had a bit of a problem. One of the parts came bent, so he's phoned up and he needs that replaced. So he won't be staying there tonight. So I'm really glad that I did not change the bedding in his room. Something told me today and I thought, just leave it, Andri. Leave his room until you make sure that he's not staying here tonight. Plus he's got a whole load of stuff there that needs to go to the house as well, and I couldn't really get in and clean it properly, but I would have normally have stripped the bed, but I thought I'll make sure he's not coming back tonight. So he is coming back tonight because he's got a missing part and it's not going to get delivered until Friday. I did suggest to him we could go and pick it up. He says it wouldn't fit in my car. I haven't seen what part it is. He says wouldn't fit in my car. He says any doubt it'll fit in Rico's car. Anyway, he says it's fine, it's coming Friday, so that's fine. I says to him, you still use up the time to empty your boxes. Don't waste your time. You know, that doesn't matter. You can just still sleep here at night, be at the house the rest of the week and empty your boxes. So that's that. So all day I've been waiting for the doctors to phone me. So this morning I phoned up and I said I wanted to speak to a doctor. They said to me, why? Did you get a letter? I said no. But when I phoned up yesterday for my results, I was told I had to come back in 6 weeks and repeat them. And I want to know why. So they were trying not to give me an appointment, but I wasn't having any of it. So I got an appointment, got the doctor that was actually dealing with me the last time, and she remembered our conversation. I said, look, I was told I need to come back in 6 weeks and I just don't understand why I'm having to repeat the same bloods and nothing's actually getting done. Just who told you that? I said, I was told by reception yesterday that on my notes it was asked that I come back. She goes, right, no. She says, we've already done that. She says, I've already asked you to come back. This is what you've just done. So we're past that stage now. So now we need to investigate as to why your white blood count's lower than it should be. Lower than what, you know, the markers are that they're given. She explained everything to me. They're not very low, but she wants to just get to the bottom of it. Some cultures do have, you know, it's in their genes to have low white blood cells, but being Greek is not one of them. So basically I need to go tomorrow to the doctor. She wants to see me personally. She wants to check my spleen and she wants to check my glands to see if any of them are inflamed. And once that is ruled out, she says she's going to send me to a blood specialist, and they then have to do their own test to rule out certain diseases, because low white blood cells can indicate certain diseases. She says I'm just doing things by the textbook just now. She doesn't really think that there is anything wrong. She's judging by the questions I'm asking you. You're saying you're fit, you're healthy, you're this, that and the other. And she says, and if you remember the last time we discussed that you do intermittent fasting, which can have an effect on your white blood cells. So that's making sense. Anyway, she says, I'm going to do what it says here I need to do, and that is I need to refer you, I need to check your spleen, I need to do this, I need to refer you. get more bloods done, more intense blood work done, and then we could take it from there. She says, but she says, my intuition tells me that in a year's time, when you come to recheck your bloods, your white blood cells are still going to be low. She says, I think it's just the way you are. But she says, I don't want anybody coming back to me saying, why did you not do that test with Andri? Why did you not do that when it's been showing up? That I said, I totally and utterly agree with you. And what I was actually thinking was, what a wonderful doctor. I really like you. I really liked her when I last spoke to her. So I'm looking forward to actually meeting her tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, whew, that was a long one. Tomorrow morning, I get to see the doctor. She checks my spleen. She checks all of that and then blah, blah, blah. Right. Now I'm going to check to see how long Rico's going to be, and I need to start loading the car with some of the stuff that I'm going to take to look. I'm going to take a clean duster and I'm going to take some disinfection. There we go. The old Zoflora comes out. I'm going to dilute some of that and then spray it wherever I'm going to put things. Okay, we are in. The fridge looks much better. But, right, here we go. It's better, but not great. I'll give it another wipe. See? Not good. Get my brush in there and get all that cleaned out. But that's the heaviness done. Yeah. I wouldn't get them as clean as.
I wouldn't either. No, whatever.
Definitely not.
At least it's a start, innit?
Jesus. Fuck.
Right, anyway.
Yeah. Right, there we go. So what's bent? Oh. Oh.
Supposed
I would have even fitted in my car, man. I'd have easily fitted in your dad's car.
Would it?
Oh, aye. Definitely. You could have gone up.
Maybe I can phone up and get it, the part arranged.
What's that?
What's what? What?
That. Yeah.
That's the hydraulic for lifting the bed.
What do you mean? What kind of bed did you get? Oh!
It's an ottoman.
The ottoman, right, okay. The ottoman. I just, right, okay. Alright.
I've used both toilets.
That's nice to know, look. Wait, what is it?
That's not, I checked that.
That is, trust me, that's urine dried on.
Right, okay, well.
Okay.
I'll clean it, alright. So I started unpacking.
You started unpacking, okay. I mean, it's a lovely house. Shame they didn't look after it. That yellow not come off. Need to get the. Did they even try? They never even cleaned that.
It's better than it was, so they have been over it, okay?
Okay. Barkeeper's friend will get that off.
Slowly. I think just a bit of scrubbing will get it off.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Right, they didn't do this. The window frames here. See it? I just wasn't going to keep them around any longer, so it would cost me a fortune if I kept on telling them to go around.
How did they charge you more than they quoted?
No, they will if they go over the time. It's 3 hours, so beyond that.
That vanishing thing will get that off. Right, we'll just deal with it room by room. And that's it. Anyway, you've plenty of room with the bed there, so that's nice. Goes with the shelving and everything. Be nice, be lovely.
Lily, come on.
Okay, home, sweet home. So when I left, I knew Rico was going to be home in a couple of minutes. So I just put the bowl of sweets outside in the front by the door with a wee pumpkin. Oh my goodness, they were gone by the time I came back. So I said to Rico, did you have a lot of kids? Because he says, yeah, he says, I just went to the door every time they came. There was loads of them, and then he says I had to fill it up with Kit Kats and everything. Oh, and where Luke lives, hundreds, assist to Luke, they are like ants. They're just coming out of everywhere in his estate. So he says to me he didn't have anybody knocking. I says, probably because your house is not decorated. So basically what happens, if you put a pumpkin out and have some sort of decoration, people are gonna knock on your door. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. But honestly, people, cleaners, I mean, I don't want to keep saying it in front of Luke, because, and they charge a lot of money. That was a lot of money for 3 hours. And honestly, there's a saying in Greek, we go, like my mum would say, you know, Katharizunda basha basha. So Greek saying Katharizunda basha basha, meaning they just kind of do this, basically, in a bag, and you know, none of this cleaning. And oh, thank goodness I took cloths with me when I went there. And so I'm going to go through the whole of his kitchen like that before he puts things away. But because he's spending all day there, I've taken him glasses and things, so if he wants a drink, a water, a cup of tea tomorrow, I'm going to clean. I've got a coffee machine, an espresso machine in the garage. I'm going to wash that up. You can take that. Honestly, the blind, just as I was waiting for him, I looked at the blind. They didn't even touch the blind. I mean, I don't know who's worse, the cleaners or the people that live there, like that thick. I should have showed you my cloths at the end of it. They were black, the cloths I took, and I was using kitchen paper as well. Filthy, man, filthy. Cheers. So I'm just having one of my, it's the last one actually, I need to make them. I roasted all the nuts to make them, and we've just been eating the roasted nuts without adding the chocolate. I suppose that's better. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm getting a lovely aroma. I'm surrounded by lovely aroma. So I told you I've got a friend who works for Lush. So, salt water soda. I love this one. This is like the magnesium one. So, you know, if you're working out and you just want to chill, this is one of my favourites. It's bath season again. Don't like to have baths in the summer, but now, here it is. This is the magnesium one. It's good for soothing your muscles and everything. Looks like that. It's my favourite. I love that. And then he got me 2 Halloweeny ones. So this one is pumpkin. It smells lovely. It smells like you could eat them. That's what it says on the box, a pumpkin. No, people, you don't eat Lush bombs. No, people, you do not eat bath bombs, but and then a ghosty one. This was called Ghosty. Oh, it smells like sherbet. I don't know what way round it is. Oh, there it's there. Ooh, Halloween. Ooh. Let's do a thumbnail. Smell. Oh, honestly, I could honestly eat them. Is that pumpkin? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to finish off Vlogtober. Cheers. So that's my Halloween cup, which will now go away. Dark nights, morning frights. I'm going to keep my autumn cups out. There you go. But I'm going to keep my, listen, I better finish eating that because I need to finish, I need to start my fast. Oh, I've still got ages. I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to do a dark colour. Actually, I need to book them. Right. Let's do a proper check. Let's finish off tonight's vlog from Vlogtober. Really? So with a question from hour. It's only war paint because we cannot, I'm going to sit here in a minute so I'm a wee bit more in the centre. Because then when I do this, I'm kind of over here, so I'm going to do this. Anyway, so It's Only War Paint asks this question amongst many, but I thought as it's Halloween and we're talking, you know, everybody gets made up and wears costumes and all of that, I thought I would go with this one. This one is, girls doing so much to their appearance these days beyond just hair, colour, nails. Will they be able to grow old gracefully, or will they struggle keeping up with the ever-evolving beauty trends? And she has a knife emoji, like going under the knife. Lily is sitting there staring at me. What are you staring at, baby girl? So what do I think personally of girls getting things done? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think you need to be of a certain age. Like, for example, if I had a daughter, I certainly wouldn't be allowing her to have a boob job at 16, 17. It's hard though. I think she'd have to be a good age. I know when, after I had the boys, I breastfed all 3 boys, and after I had them, I was always quite well, you know, I was alright size. I would never have thought of wanting a boob job when I was younger, put it that way. But after I'd had the boys, they were like kind of needing, so I was like, what's going on here? What's happened? And I wanted one, and I was very close to getting one, and my mum kept saying to me, she says to me, just they'll come back, they will eventually, they'll be fine, trust me. And now the age that I am so glad I didn't get them done. And the thing that was putting me off is, I was like, oh, what if I get it done and then I don't want them, and I was quite scared as well, if I had to be honest. But you hear lots of people, I've got lots of friends that have had a boob job done and they love them. And they look good, they look amazing. But I don't regret not having them done. But I did actually think about it after I'd had the children. So I don't have a problem with it, as long as they're of an age where they know what they're doing to themselves. It's just so common these days to get treatments done, and honestly I don't see it any different to colouring your hair or doing your nails. To me, it's all the same thing. You're trying to improve what you naturally are in any of these things that you do, whether if you're getting your hair done, and they all have a risk. Dyeing your hair has a risk with all these chemicals and things. Nobody knows if okay, you're supposed to get tested and all that, but really, I mean, do you know what I mean? So everything has a risk. Same with nail varnish as well, same with nail extensions. Your nails can fall off, you can end up with this. Just, it depends where you go, who gets it done. There's a risk in anything you do, and it depends how much you want something done. If you're really feeling horrible about yourself and having a boob job done is going to make you feel better, or having your bum lifted is going to make you feel better, or your ears pinned back, or your eyelids lifted, or your lips pumped, or your crow's feet taken away, whatever it is, if it's going to make you feel better, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, personally. And I don't think there's anything great about growing old gracefully. Who wants to grow old gracefully? Who wants to be that old, boring old person? Enjoy yourself. You know, some people will say, I mean, you know, being in a gym, you're surrounded by people that want to look good. Throughout my gym days, I've seen people have things done, you know, and so for me, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Now, where it's not nice is when it's taken to the extreme. That's when, you know, you get your boobs done and they're massive, they're ridiculous. That's when I think it's wrong. When you get a bum and it's too big and all of that. Personally, I would be too scared to get anything like that done. But like I said, I did think about my boobs. I'm lucky enough. I kind of got bum and thighs and I don't need anything added to them. I'm kind of lucky that way. But I really don't grow old gracefully. I don't want to be that old, boring, old fart. Just, nah. I'm going to keep going for it for as long as I can in any which way that I can. So it's the same as when we spend fortunes on creams, hoping to take away the wrinkles, the mask, the red light therapy. I spent half an hour under that light. It's the longest half an hour, let me tell you. Each light is on for 10 minutes and it feels like forever. Me lying there for 10 minutes for the red light, then 10 minutes for the blue light, then 10 minutes for the orange light. It's like it feels forever for me, but I do it. Well, I actually think it does make a difference. I do my creams, I do my everything. So I don't think there's anything wrong with, if you want to just enhance what you already have to make you feel better, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And as long as you don't take it to an extreme. So what's growing old gracefully? What on earth is that? Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. We wear our red lipstick, we wear fake eye. You know, it's when you do too much of anything, I think it can look awful. I think sometimes when all those eyelashes that really look fake are not nice either, but then that's just my opinion. Do you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I used to not like nail extensions, and look at me. I will. Yeah, they are. They're acrylic over my own nails, and here I am. And everybody, Kelly, in fact, said to me today, "I am shocked you've still got them." I said, "Do you know, I'm at the stage now where I'm scared to get the acrylic taken off because I've had them on for so long. I think my own nails just gonna melt away." So I think I'm definitely gonna see Christmas through with the acrylics over my nails, because they are strong. I hit that one yesterday and it was agony. So I'm going to paint them and they're going to look all lovely. And I'm going to end a Vlogtober right here. Let me know what you think about growing old gracefully and young girls today. What was the actual question? Right, the next part of the question was, or will they struggle keeping up with the ever-evolving beauty trends? Will they struggle? I don't think so. I don't think every girl wants to get things done or anything like that. But anyway, I just say, do what makes you feel happy. That's what I say. And on that note, I'm gonna say good night. Thank you for joining me throughout Vlogtober. Those of you that have been with me day in, day out. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, I'm gonna link 2 videos right here and A right here, and you enjoy your Halloween. Bye. So off come the ears for another year.